just want to show you a little project I'm working on right now. I picked up a Harley Benton 7-string fan fret about 3 months ago. It actually plays pretty decent. It's a cheap guitar, but its biggest drawback that I have seen so far are these pickups. They sound pretty nasty. So in its place, I've got a set Seymour Duncan Nazgul Sentient Pickups. But as you can see, pickups here follow the fan fret of that neck, and my Seymour Duncans do not. So we are going to have to make a new base plate for these pickups. And I'm going to use this as my pattern, probably my 3D printer back there, to come up with a new base plate design before I end up making one out of steel. First thing I need to do is get one of these pickups out. So it looks like we used a bread tie, which is interesting. Not what I was expecting. Okay, I'm gonna get my soldering iron, unsolder this. We'll get this pickup completely taken apart here and start measuring. Okay, I have my soldering iron here. Let's go ahead and take off okay. This is the neck pickup. While we're in here, we'll go ahead and disconnect the bridge. Okay, bridge is disconnected. We are done with the soldering iron for a while. This is our pickup. As you can see, it has quite a bit of an offset. You can show that camera there. Focus on that. Quite a bit of an offset compared to this guy. What I'm going to do is we'll take a few measurements here, and we'll open up just a real simple CAD software and just try to design this guy. The website actually went down, so I started messing with just the base plate on the pickup, just checking it out, and I found out that Seymour Duncan left enough slack and conveniently gave extra screw holes. Let's see if you can see that. Here and here. There's here and here. There's the factory hole. Here and here, so that I can actually just simply slide the pickup over. Now this one I might have to unwind, just the black tape. This cloth tape comes off pretty easy. that. Let's see, this here, what I had to do on the last one was actually heat up that solder joint and move the ground wire out a little bit, so this had a little bit of play. See, it's got quite a bit of play to it. And I need to loosen that up there. I need to warm up the solder here just to move that wire out just. As you can see, we have a lot more wiggle room so far, but we're not quite far enough. So what I need to also do is warm up that guy. Just slide it over just a bit. That's it. Now we should have enough slack. My holes will line up. I can move that from this position to that one, this to that one. Now we have an offset pickup, just like the ones in the Harley Benton. So this ended up being way easier doing it this way than making a new back plate. One thing I will have to do, as you can see, the back plate is a little bit smaller on this one, so I'll just kind of work these tabs a little bit. I'll make sure you can see this. So the back plate is just a little bit longer on that end there, so I'll work these tabs in a little bit, make it the same size, and we'll get them mounted up. First, we'll retable it. Checked out the wiring diagram here. It shows that red and white just get soldered together in the heat shrink on them. A small piece of heat shrink here. Now, black goes to the switch. Bare and green are going to go to ground. Okay, so that's that one. So the neck is finished. We'll go ahead and pull the bridge out. As you can see, they just used a couple of foam pads and springs. Instead of putting a spring on either side, I think I'm going to go ahead and reuse them. I did on the front pickup and it seemed to work okay. So I'm going to reuse that style on our modified Duncan pickup here. Let's just center both of those guys. Just like that. We will feed this through the body. It's in, looks pretty good. I'm going to put a string just across the top just to verify I've got a good alignment here. I don't know if you can see on the cameras there, but that is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. So we'll go ahead and grab the screws, which I left at the pickup. go ahead and solder this together. Green and the bare wire go together, and the red and the white. Red and the white will be soldered. And I'll go ahead and hit all three with flux. And that is it. We now have a set of offset Seymour Duncan, Nazgul, and Sentinel pickups, which was far easier than having to build a new base plate. So, thank you Tinkercad for crashing on me, which gave me a little more time to research it and find out an easier solution. So, hopefully that helped you guys.